Hello, you guys. How are you all doing today? It is your girl. How are my CP warriors doing? I just wanted to pop in really quickly just to do a check-in to see how everybody's doing. It's been a while since I did another video, and so I figured I would just jump on and say hey, and had a couple of requests to do a video, so I'm out and about today taking care of some stuff. So I was like, you know what, I think I could probably just get a video in while I'm out taking care of some other things. So I'm so glad that I get a chance to say hey. I hope everybody's doing good. I just wanted to come on and give an update, like I said, and check in with you guys to see how you guys have been doing. Hope everybody is well. If y'all hear some noise in the background, you suddenly hear somebody coughing. I have my niece with me. She has food allergies and she's eating. So if you hear like really rough coughing, she's not dead, okay? She's alive. But her allergies flare up. Her food allergies flare up, and sometimes she coughs. So if y'all hear that, that's what it is. But so yeah, so y'all know where your girl is, in the car. Y'all know that's when I do a lot of my videos when I'm traveling or if I'm in the car, because that's just my space sometimes to get away, think, and process. And I'm just so grateful that I'm able to slowly start driving again and kind of getting back into the swing of things with that. So I'm really happy about that. So yeah, I want to respond to some comments that I get on my Facebook page. My Facebook page is My Cryptic Pregnancy Miracles, and I have a lot of followers on that page. So I get a lot of comments and questions and things like that. And it's honestly, y'all, it's really difficult to answer certain questions depending on the question. Sometimes on Facebook, because the questions require a long response. It's not like a couple of sentences. So sometimes I refer people back to watch my videos, because a lot of the questions that they're asking I've talked about already on my video. So, and I know it seems like I repeat myself a lot when I do these videos, but I do have other subscribers and newer subscribers that come on and watch my videos that have the same questions that you all had, you know, before you found out, you know, a little bit more about my journey and my pregnancy and stuff like that. So just be patient, and just remember that other people do watch the videos and they do have questions, and they may not have gone through all the videos, or you know, they just may want an immediate answer and they may not want to watch the other videos. I don't know, but whatever the case is, I just wanted to just kind of put that out there, that if you hear me repeating myself or just saying, oh, I know you said that the last time, it's, you know, it's other people that watch outside of my regular warriors. So yeah, so let me jump right into this real quick. As far as the questions are concerned, I always get that main question: how long have you been pregnant? How long have you been CP? And honestly, guys, that's, to me, I've been thinking about it over a period of time, and I'm torn. I was saying since 2016, but it could have been before 2016. You know, I didn't know that I was even experiencing a cryptic pregnancy until probably, I guess for me to honestly say I was pregnant, like 2018. I knew in 2016 that something was weird, and I knew in 2017 something was weird going on with my body, but you know, I just could not put my finger on it, because when you're, you know, at a certain age and your body is going through stuff, and then you're still getting your period, and you know, you have all these other things going on, you really don't know what's happening. you know? And so the scenario had to play itself out. So if I hadn't answered that question, y'all, it could have been way before 2016. But I would say in 2016 is when I really started noticing my stomach getting bigger. 2017, my body started changing as far as my energy level and all that stuff. I mean, it started changing before 2017, but I guess like I really started to notice that I was slowing down a lot, you know. And then but it was always up and down, up and down, up and down. You know, I'm mentally strong, so a lot of what I did, I pushed myself. I pushed through a lot of things, and I wouldn't let myself slow down or stop because that's just not in my nature to do. So sometimes I've lost an account of a lot of scenarios and situations that I was feeling and going through, because in my mind I'm going to get through whatever I got to get through, whether I'm uncomfortable, whether I'm in pain, whether I'm tired, whether I'm feeling this way or that way, you know. So I really can't remember a lot of details about how things actually played out. So I'm going to say over 6 years is what I usually say. That's what I say now. If someone asks me how long have I been pregnant, I'm going to say I personally feel like it's been over 16, over 6 years. But then again, an exact time frame I cannot tell you. I just now that I know what's going on in my body and I know what's happening, what I started to do was be able to go back into my thought process and go back to certain situations that was happening with me, and now I can identify with those situations because now that I know that I'm pregnant and that was happening back then, you know, you just put it all together. And I'm like, oh, okay, so that's why this was happening, and this is why that was happening. But I'm not real good with time frames, to be honest. Sometimes I go back and look at pictures, and I can remember in a picture like what I was feeling like when I took that picture, and that jars my memory a little bit. But other than that, y'all, I'm just gonna say I definitely say since 2016 that I can say, but it could have been before then too. I don't know. So I hope that answers your question. To those who are watching the video that had that question as far as how long I've been pregnant. So yeah, this is something else I want to address too real quick. So I had a couple of people wanting to know if they could FaceTime with me, or if they could call me or contact me and talk to me because they had questions. I'm not real comfortable with that, to be honest. And it's not because I'm antisocial or I don't want to connect with people, but I'm not a doctor, and I know people may not be asking me medical questions per se, but I just have to feel comfortable to connect with a person like that. Like it just has to kind of fall into place for me. But to randomly just, you know, say, yeah, okay, we can talk, I'm not completely comfortable with that, you know. Yeah, so it's not to be mean or, you know, whatever like that. It really isn't. It's just, that's just how I flow. That's just what I do. And so, you know, like I said, sometimes I do connect with people, and I do, you know, we do talk on a, you know, a different level outside of social media. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. People are just, I just can't connect like that. I gotta protect myself. I gotta protect my space. I gotta protect my mental health, my peace. And so, you know, and I'm not saying all people are bad or anything like that. That's just my preference for a lot of other reasons. And so, if you ask me, can you FaceTime or can you talk to me over the phone, whatever the case may be, y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you, I probably won't do that. Like I said, unless I have a different type of connection with you, my suggestion would be to watch the videos. That's why I make videos, so that anybody who's going through this can watch the videos, and hopefully I can address and answer a lot of the questions that are being asked. But again, everybody's situation is not the same. Everybody's situation is different. I tell my story and my journey, and I don't want to get into trying to diagnose other people. And I can give suggestions or whatever like that, but I'm careful with that too. It's just the world we live in, y'all. And it's just like you got to protect yourself from every end. And you can say something and have a conversation with people, and people misconstrue your words, people misread what you say, and all of this and that. And I really don't have time to deal with that. So that's why I do my videos, or if I go live, which I have not done yet, but I will, because I said that I would. And then maybe you can ask me questions when I go live or something like that. That way it's still recorded, what I say to people. Because when I'm having a personal conversation with someone, that might not always go well. And then I don't know everybody's mental state, So my suggestion to those who are asking, can they talk to me, and they have questions, it's not to be rude or mean or anything like that, but I'm going to probably refer you, I'm going to refer you to watch my videos, because I have done Q&As about myself personally, about my journey, and about cryptic pregnancy. And I've told my stories in the hospitals, about doctors, about, listen to your body, about how do you know if you have CP, where does CP come from, how do you get it. I mean, they're older videos that I've done years ago, but they're there. And so that's why I document stuff, so that we will have, or other women that are going through this will have a place to go to and refer to it. I'm not saying that, like I said, I'm right about everything as far as somebody else's situation. I'm telling y'all my story and how my CP journey is going. So if you can glean from that, or you can identify with that, that's cool. That's the goal. So yeah, so I'm gonna end it right there with that. And so y'all listen, this is something else I want to address. So I get a lot of different personalities, obviously, that come across my page. Y'all know how it is on social media. And I've actually encountered witches. I've encountered mediums. I've encountered spiritualists. I've encountered people who are atheists, and just all types of different people. And I'm not, there's no lost love for those people. I respect them just the same as I would anybody else. But the difference is my page and my belief and my purpose for doing doing my videos and telling my story. Anybody who's been following me knows that I always say that Jesus Christ is my foundation, and that He is the one that's getting me through this. And He created us. He knew about this situation before we did. And so when you have someone come on your page who obviously doesn't believe in Jesus, or they come on and say that Jesus is a witch, and they just do what they do, I definitely handle that, and I dispel that. So I just want to put a disclaimer out. If you guys see anybody on my page that I encounter that that deals with witchcraft, or mediums, or palm reading and all of that, again, this is my page, this is my platform. I don't believe in that. Jesus Christ can give me every answer I need. I don't need somebody to tell my future. Jesus Christ knows my future. He's the first, He's the last, He's the beginning, He's the end. He is the creator of all things. I don't need to look in a crystal ball. I don't need somebody to use their clairvoyant gifts, to tell me what God is going to do in my life. I have a relationship with the Lord. The Holy Spirit leads and guides me into all truth. And I'm going to say this boldly, and I'm going to say this candidly, and I'm going to say it because it's the truth. Palm reading, devil worshiping is pretty clear. All of it is witchcraft. It is not of God. And so I've had people ask me if I want a reading, or if I guess they do the tarot cards or whatever like that. I don't believe in any of that. It's from the devil. Period. So if I have other subscribers that watch my videos, and I have someone come on my page trying to, I guess, find a way in, I'm very, very serious about that, because one, women that's going through CP are very desperate, and when I say that, I'm desperate too. Desperate to find answers, desperate to understand what's going on, desperate for answers, desperate. We want to know. It's a very, very hard situation to be in. So when you have these spiritualists or these people that come in offering answers, people, they get curious. They want to know, so they accept it. And I'm just like, everybody is not in the same place spiritually. Everybody doesn't have a relationship with God on the same level. Everybody doesn't believe in God, or anything like that. So what happens is they get caught up into, this false hope of somebody being able to tell them what is going to happen to them. And the thing is, I'm not saying that these people are off. They have gifts, it's just used the wrong way. And out of it is and it's not from the Spirit of God. It's not. And so I have a situation where this young lady is on one of my, she's commented on my Facebook page, and she believes that she had a child, and the child had brain damage, and now the child is being reborn in some type of Indian spirit or tribe or whatever. And I didn't shun her. I didn't, I said, I'm gonna pray for you, and I really meant that. But at the end of the day, I don't want to block her per se, because I really want her to be delivered, but I can't allow her to continue to influence my page in any negative way. And so it's not like I'm like shunning people or anything like that, or like I can't talk to somebody who is an atheist or somebody who's a medium or a psychic. I'm not saying I can't talk to these people, that I have a disdain towards them. No, I don't. I really don't at all. But I can't allow that type of influence on my platform, because it's not what I believe in. It's not what I stand for. And when you come in and you try to, place your agenda there, that's not going to go for me. I'm covered by the blood of Jesus. And my subscribers and my, people that, come on my page for comfort and, to learn and grow and, just for mental stability, I can't allow them to be interrupted by that. I prayed for our CP community. So if I block you, that's why. If you want to talk to me offline about, whatever it is you believe, and you want to DM me or whatever like that, let's do it. We can do that. But we're not gonna go back and forth on my main platform like that when other people are a part of it, and other people have to see that. No, we're not doing that. We're not giving the devil no glory. We're not giving him no room to enter in or make his way to somebody else's conscience through my platform. That's just not gonna happen. So yeah, so any witch, any person that tries to come on, and if you are and you quiet about it, and you know that's fine. But just don't try to use my platform as a way to read people and all that stuff. And if you don't like what I'm saying, y'all already know what you could do. Unfollow me, unsubscribe, whatever. Do what you do. I don't care. But I'm going to protect the people that comes on my platform and genuinely, want answers and help. And we become, not just, people build relationships, through those platforms, through our platforms in our CP community. And I'm not saying everybody got to be a Christian or nothing like that. I'm not, it's not even like that. I'm just saying, don't invite your agenda to my platform. You can stay on, we can talk, we can discuss anything you want, but not there. That's all I'm saying. So that's another thing I wanted to address. And then guess what, y'all? I think this video, for the first time in history, is going to be under 30 minutes. Yeah, no, I'm just, I'm being silly, but yeah, I don't want to keep y'all long. I just wanted to pop on real quick and give y'all an update and answer a few questions that's come my way. And I want to give some, y'all, I always say I want to give shout outs, and I'm not good with names. I'm not good with remembering names. I'm just not. So, but I want to give a shout out to those who have been down with me, who have been supporting me, who have always encouraged me, have said the most wonderful, pleasant, nice things, who genuinely, have enjoyed my videos, and I want to tell you that I'm really proud of you guys. I'm proud of y'all for hanging in there, for being strong, because it's not easy. And I know everybody's got a lot going on personally, with this CP journey, with doctors, going through in your body, going through mentally, physically. I understand, y'all. I'm right there. I'm right there. I'm not exempt. But I just wanted to say thank y'all for my day ones. Thank y'all for, those who just rock with me, and even for those who do not. Even for those who just watch the video just to watch, to be curious. Thank you. Y'all, thumbs up my videos. Share the videos, y'all. Let's get the CP journey, and, let's educate people about this. Share the videos. Don't be afraid. Stand up, y'all. Hold your head up. Don't be embarrassed about being pregnant. Don't be embarrassed about the kind of pregnancy we have. It's no different than somebody else having some type of ailment going on in their body. We're no different. We're still expecting moms. Don't be afraid to get a photo shoot. Even if you don't know when your baby is coming, do 3 photo shoots if you have to. Who's the you don't have to get permission for that. You don't have to get permission to be happy. You don't have to get permission to celebrate your babies. And no, you don't know when they're coming. And no, you don't know what's going on. So what I do is, because see, y'all know I'm in a scooter, right? Wait, so let me take back what I said. This video may go longer than 30 minutes now, because I'm on something now that it's gonna probably take a minute. So let me retract that statement. Y'all, so y'all know I'm in a scooter, right? And a lot of times when people see me, they look at me like, the reason why I'm in the scooter was because I got some type of physical ailment, or I'm just fat. I'm fat and I can't walk, and I overeat, and I don't take care of myself. One, because I'm an older woman, and like I said, I'm a big girl, right? I'm pretty much 6 feet tall, and I don't know what I weigh now, since the fluid issue has gotten a lot better, but I ain't never been a small person. But I always loved me, loved my body, loved myself. And I'm beautiful, period. And I'm not just saying that. I look good. Okay. I don't want to get on that bandwagon because, yeah, that's for the girls, when we having some fun story time. I had to give y'all one of them stories. So, when people see me, they're thinking, oh, she can't walk. And y'all, they have no clue that unless I tell them that I'm pregnant with multiples. And that's the reason why I'm in a scooter, or I'm unable to walk. People look at, and then either they may think I got back problems or whatever the case may be. So every now and again, I might get into a dialogue with a person, and I might mention my pregnancy. And the first thing they say, oh, well, how far along are you? How long have you been pregnant? And I will say to them, okay, I said, well, it's a very long story, but I said I have a rare pregnancy called cryptic pregnancy, where you're pregnant for an indefinite amount of time. You have a longer gestational period, so you really don't know when your babies are coming. You can be pregnant indefinitely. And they're like, what? Are you serious? And then that's when I refer them to my YouTube channel. I'm like, I'm on YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. Go to my YouTube channel. And I said, that's when I tell my story and my journey. I said, a lot of people have not heard of this pregnancy before. A lot of people still don't believe that it exists, and, this, that, and the third. But I don't hide my pregnancy. I don't shy away from telling people my story. Why should I? It's the truth. It's real. It's what I'm going through. And I'm proud to be pregnant. I'm proud to carry my babies. I don't care what somebody think or what somebody feel, or if somebody don't believe me. One, because God has strengthened me. Two, I know that I'm not a liar. I know what's going on. 3, I know what's going on in my body And I don't care what a doctor says in terms of what they don't believe. Who cares? Everything that they do is scientific. But God is the creator of all things. So he created my body. He knows my situation. He defies science, and so I've gotten to a place. It wasn't always like this now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be cocky or anything like that. But I haven't always been this way as far as my mental strength and, accepting the fact that people don't support me and believe me and people talk about me. But one thing I do know, we live in a world where people are cowards. And so, of course, people will talk amongst themselves, but they won't have the courage to come directly to me and say anything. And I'm not saying because I'm going to fight them or I'm all big and bad, this, that, and the third, but they're going to get the business and they're going to get educated and they're going to know. So if you want to go there with me, you better be ready to get what you asked for. Period. That's just the way it goes. So I'm proud. I post my baby bump. I post pictures. I talk about my pregnancy. I don't care how close somebody is to me. I don't care, mama, daddy, brother, sister. I mean, yeah, people do want support. It's nice to have support. But if they choose not to, and they choose not to believe me, I know I'm not a liar. I know I'm 53. Proud to be 53. Don't be ashamed of your age. You can't control that. You can't control when you was born and when your parents conceived you. That's beyond your control. Why are people embarrassed to say how old they are? For what? I don't understand that. I just don't. We already know we're not going to stay young forever. That everybody's got an age. What book or what law says you have to be a certain age to be pregnant? What? Tell me. If men can produce kids at the age of 99 or 100, whatever like that, what makes women any different? We're not different. We're all still human beings. Yes, I know carrying a baby is different than a man producing a baby, and the woman goes to a lot more in their body physically. I get that. I get it. But that's not my point. My point is, who's to say that if at 60 or 70 I wanted to have a baby that I could not? I at least try. Who's to say? Of course, people can say, oh, it's not healthy, you can die, but it's 70-year-old women healthier than 25-year-old women. It depends on the person in their situation. You can't diagnose that or judge that because you don't know that person's situation. It's 60-year-old women that's out here still jogging and exercising, and then it's 30-year-old women that's overweight, obese, diabetes, and everything else. And you got a 60, 70-year-old woman healthier than a 30 or 40-year-old woman. Anyway, yeah, so that's that. And so I just want to encourage y'all, be proud, hold your head up. Don't ever be ashamed. When somebody asks me, am I okay, or what's going on, or somebody got questions, or I just feel like talking about my baby, or I feel like sharing my pregnancy story, I do it. Who's going to stop me? Why should I not? I'm no different than any other mother that's pregnant or any other woman that's pregnant. Yeah, their pregnancy may be able to be diagnosed medically, and, they may have a due date, gender. Okay, but at the end of the day, we both still carrying babies. Why am I going to shy away from that or tuck myself away because they can give information that I can't give right now? Outside of the fact that I know I'm carrying life. Y'all better understand. Y'all better understand this assignment, because I'm gonna tell you something. Your kids and that's inside of you, they can feel your emotions. They can feel when you're sad. They can feel when you're happy. Talk to your kids. Pray over your womb. Pray over your stomach. Pray for your kids. Tell God thank you. Bless them. Blessed, and some people may be mad about it. Some people may not want to be pregnant. Some people may not want this journey, or whatever the case may be. But guess what? You laid down, you got pregnant, so here we are. Don't curse the baby or be mad at the baby because the baby didn't ask to be here. You made that choice. And then everybody want to do this whole Roe versus, I'm not going to get into it. This Roe versus Wade thing is my body. I do what I want. If y'all only really understood what life means, and people always get into, well, if my uncle raped me or my father raped me and I get pregnant, I'm not keeping the baby. Listen, I'm not getting into all of the details. I'm only going to tell you what I'm convicted by. And that is, even when you have a normal situation where you're pregnant, it could be a married couple, it could be boyfriend, girlfriend, and you just decide, I don't want to keep the baby, I just don't want kids right now. You don't know the life that you've taken away from this earth. You don't know the assignment on that child's life. You don't know. You don't know what God can do in a child's life. I don't care what the situation is. You don't know. Because even if you were born and your parents had you and you had, and your mom decided to have you, you can grow up and then get raped, molested, or whatever the case may be. As a not necessarily as an adult, but just as a person that's already here. And so you don't want anyone to throw you away because something like that happened to you. No, you try to work on it, you try to fix it, you allow God to be who He is in that situation. And I'm not getting into whether or not somebody should or shouldn't do anything or whatever like that. That's between you and God. But my point is that we need to value the life that's inside of us. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And yeah. So hold your head up. Be proud. Don't be ashamed. I think it's great. I mean, it's a miracle. God chose me to house these babies. He chose me. And I'm doing it. And I'm 53. I just turned 53 in July. And I'm proud to say that. Like, who cares? I look good. And even if I didn't, somebody thought I didn't look good, or if I had self-esteem issues, it's not about looking good. It's about how you feel on the inside. It's not even about the physical. It's not about your pretty eyes, your pretty hair, and your nails and all, because all that can change. But at the end of the day, if you have inward peace and you're mentally stable and you're happy, you're beautiful. And even if you're not mentally stable and you don't have peace or whatever like that, no, that doesn't mean that you're not beautiful. What that means is that the help that you need to get to that place can be available to you, so that you can enjoy yourself, you can enjoy your life, you can enjoy who God made you to be. So I don't want to identify beauty because it's within. But at the end of the day, if it's within, then it's without. Period. So I don't let nobody try to make me feel some type of way about my age. Because, people make comments like, dang, your kid, you're going to be, by the time your kids get here, your kid going to be 10 and you're going to be 60-something years old. Okay. And it's parents now that don't have that age gap and being older parents, and they're horrible parents. So you mean to tell me my age is going to identify how I parent my child? No. It's women that's in their 30s and 40s that had their babies in a way where okay, yeah, I don't know if I went away or came back. My phone rung, so it cut the video off. So I'm gonna go back real quick to what I was saying, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. What I'm saying is, you people always looking at age. Oh, you 60 and you having a baby, and you this and you that. Well, you can be 40 or 35 and have kids and be a horrible parent. You can be lazy. You can still be, your body can physically be going through something. You cannot be in good physical health at 30, 40 years old with kids. So don't come for me talking about, oh, you starting over again. You got an adult child and blah, blah, blah. So what? And I was a great parent. I'm a great parent to my adult child, and I'm a great parent. I'm going to be a great parent when my other kids get here. At the age of 60, at the age of 65, what difference does it make? You can be a horrible parent and be under 60. That's what I'm saying. People just got it twisted, y'all. Don't let people do that to y'all. Don't let people try to define your journey and your life and how your life's going to turn out and worry about what other people think or feel about your life. Don't. Because people had kids for the wrong reasons anyway. And then when they get here, they don't want to take care of them and do what they're supposed to do. Because they so busy still trying to find out who they are. So I'm here for it. Y'all, I'm trying to, no, I'm not the one or the two. I'm not. So people can try to tell me what they think and feel all the time about my situation and try to, I couldn't imagine my kids in college and my kids in high school, no more prom, no more this. Well, how do you know some parents don't enjoy parenting their kids and being there and enjoying those moments with their kids? Everything is not a horrible experience or save me some money. And well, if you save up and you budget your money and you good with your finances, money wouldn't be a problem. And if you sit down and talk to your kids and you have a good relationship with your kids, and if it's something you can't afford or something you can't do financially for your kids, then you just talk to them about it. Yeah, y'all. But I'm on my rant because y'all already know. We're gonna come back though for some dialogue and some story time and all that stuff. I'm gonna let y'all go because I'm at my destination and I gotta make some phone calls. But we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk more about this. We're gonna talk more about what society thinks. We're gonna talk more about what it's like to be an older mom, what it's like to be a CP mom, all of the struggles and stuff that we go through. Comment below what subject y'all want to talk about. Comment below and let me know what y'all want to discuss, and we'll do that. But I love y'all. I gotta go. And I hope that I get to talk to y'all soon. And yeah, so y'all be great and keep your head up. Always keep Jesus Christ first. Yeah, I love y'all. My CP warriors, y'all stay strong. All right, bye.